to the latest on the New York investigation into Donald Trump. The grand jury is reconvening this morning, but it's unclear if jurors will pick up the Trump case involving an alleged hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. He's denied any wrongdoing in this case, and it comes as Trump held his first campaign rally over the weekend in Texas. For more, we're joined by NBC News correspondent Vaughn Hillyard from West Palm Beach, Florida. Vaughn, good morning. So we're still waiting to find out whether or not the grand jury will vote to indict Trump. Where does the investigation stand right now as we wait for a decision, and what possible time frame are we looking at?
Right, Sinclair. I don't know. Donald Trump doesn't know. Really, the only individuals that do are those inside the Manhattan District Attorney's office, because the grand jury is set to convene this afternoon, but it's not even clear if they will convene to hear evidence or testimony around this particular case involving that 2016 alleged hush money payment to Stormy Daniels. And so this is really working off of the district attorney's timeline. It could be today that he would seek the charges, or it could be next week, or he could never seek it. That's really sort of the question mark during what are these secret proceedings that are held by this grand jury, Sinclair.
So lots of question marks, but what we do know, Vaughn, is that Trump held a rally on Saturday in Waco, Texas. What were some of the big takeaways there?
Right. This was, for Donald Trump, a significant moment. It was his first major rally of his 2024 presidential campaign, but it was more so a rally to galvanize his base of support, to undermine and undercut the integrity of the multiple investigations into him. He talked about, for the district attorney's case in Manhattan specifically, and around Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels. And I actually want to let you hear part of a conversation that I had with Donald Trump on his plane. I flew here from West Palm Beach to Texas and back, because there's particularly questions here that the district attorney, we believe, is looking at as it relates to his reimbursement checks that he wrote out of his personal checkbook to Michael Cohen after the 2016 election. And my question for him was, when did he know that that money was going to repay Michael Cohen for Stormy Daniels? And take a listen.
When did you realize that you were paying Michael for the Stormy Daniels payment?
Oh, later. What that letter said is a very accurate letter. He wanted to ingratiate himself to me, to show me what a hotshot he was. And if you look at that letter spells it out.
What did you think you were paying Michael for?
Well, I don't know exactly what the status or exactly what the question is as to how much, but he did work for us, but he didn't do very much work for us. He wasn't like a big shot lawyer.
That letter that Donald Trump was referencing was in 2018, Michael Cohen's legal counsel saying that the Trump organization nor the Trump campaign were party to the payment to Stormy Daniels. Michael Cohen now says he explicitly left out Donald Trump personally. That is where this dispute is at. And as you heard Donald Trump say, he did not give me a timeline of when he was aware. So that is really what the district attorney, to our understanding, is trying to pinpoint as to the extent to which he may have been involved in an election violation.
And Vaughn, briefly here, I know Trump has been critical of Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg and continues to call him out on social media. We know Bragg's office has pushed back after House GOP members called for Bragg to hand over testimony related to the investigation. So what is he saying now about the prosecutor?
Right. He is taking on Alvin Bragg directly, trying to call into question funding from his own past campaigns. But for Donald Trump, this is also an understanding that if he were to be indicted, he'd have to go up to New York City and be arraigned and then face criminal proceedings. Donald Trump, I am told, does not want that to happen. I want to let you hear a little bit of Donald Trump up on the stage in Waco. Take a listen.
Prosecutorial misconduct is their new tool, and they are willing to use it at levels never seen before in our country. We've had it, but we've never had it like this. We must stop them, and we must not allow them to go through another election where they have yet another tool in their toolkit.
So for Donald Trump, this is two-pronged, Sinclair. It's one, running for president. Number two, if in case he were to be indicted from any of these investigations, to try to at least win over some public support and have that public support stand behind him as those criminal proceedings were to move forward. Sinclair?
So much to watch. Vaughn Hillyard, thank you so much, friend.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.